And today we're reacting to the Consumerism Generation. If we being honest, bro, I am a consumer. I am, bro. I'm the type of person to see something that I like, you feel me? And like, it's not valued at that, bro. Don't buy that, and I still do it, bro. And sometimes what be messing it up too is just really sickening, bro. It'd be like, say something, I like it, but then I see that it might sell out and it's expensive. I'm like, I really like it. Make me like even more sometimes, bro. It's a disease, it's a sickness, bro. That being said, let's get into this video. Make sure you put the Twitch and stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 to 6 p.m. man. Let's do it.
Matcha Dubai chocolate crumble cookies.
This the boo-boo shit though. This is annoying. This and I feel like it's really came and went. It's like it was jumping a little bit more a couple weeks ago, or like probably about a couple months ago. Little baby bitch with a 5 get that my dog, my day one, my mud brother. Thank you, dang. Thank you, gang. Thank you, Lil, my dog. Appreciate you, bro. If you got gifted by my dog, make sure you say thank you to him, bro. You know, this junk was jumping a couple months ago. I think it still is, but you know, not as much. My girl was on this.
The matcha sugar cookie with a chocolate mousse, coffee, pistachios, and more pistachio butter. The labubu is a matcha chocolate with kataki pistachio filling.
Love Island at a bar. Should I mean, for niggas, is this any different than the sport shit? This is just what girls like?
Growing up in a generation where a couple of the main hopes past generations had are gone, the ability to be financially free and—
Bro, yes, my girl was loving that labubu. She was, I'm the labubu, I'm the labubu. I'm like, damn. I went to DreamCon, somebody was selling, I was like, hey, didn't you want this? Yeah, get that. I'm like, damn, she got 3 of them hoes.
Clear all your debt isn't happening for most people in our generation. The people at the top know this so much, it's now common to have buy now and pay later everywhere. Like, they added that to DoorDash.
If you're buy nowing, pay latering your DoorDash, yeah, I got it for it. That's a tough one, bro. DoorDash? Nigga, what else can you buy now, pay later? Nigga, DoorDash is like, you shouldn't be getting DoorDash if you need to buy now, pay later that shit. That's just like 25. You know, it can get expensive fucking around. Come on.
This isn't a sign to wake up people that I don't know what is. Truth, the average
financing tacos is crazy.
Person Gen Z who wants a new car is going to be paying off that thing for the next 10 years. I think you sign a little bit of your soul away when you sign that lease. So the way Gen Z has been coping with this and trying to get away from these thoughts is with what we call consumerism. People have been memeing about it and talking about it on TikTok recently. Consumerism, by its definition, is an economic and social system that encourages the consumption of goods and services as a mean of attaining well-being. And no matter what or where you are in life, everyone contributes to it. Like when you buy something that makes you happy, that is technically a part of consumerism. But the problem is when you have to keep buying things or the best new thing that's trending on TikTok to be happy.
True.
And just to make it clear, consumerism isn't only a Gen Z or millennial thing, like it's existed for past generations. You may have seen your grandparents or someone old in your family watching the QVC channel, which is quite literally a channel.
Damn! Hold on, man. Let me make sure. Fuck, I ain't in the middle of a fucking hurricane or some shit. Damn.
That just sells you stuff like that's all their content. And when you see old people watching this, they're in a trance. As soon as they pull up a word to order the item, they move faster than they have the past 15 years to buy it. But no, Gen Z is much smarter. Instead of having a TV channel control us, we have a much more valuable and—
Damn, y'all remember this? Are y'all old enough for this? Like seeing like these channels? I never understood if somebody was buying from here. Like this didn't make too much sense to me. It's like, so you call the number and say, hey, I need the Rockabye Mama Bear and Baby animated plush. This is the thing about like buying stuff like this. You know, when you know you're buying some bullshit, it makes it so easy, like the like Apple Pay and shit, just to press buy and it's time and it gets sent straight to you. You have a lot of time to put the number in, talk, get on the phone with the person, say you want to do that. Like during that whole process, you need to be like, I don't need this fucking bear, bro.
Educational source doing it. TikTok live streams.
Damn. What the fuck? This is happening? What is this? What is this? This is happening and people are buying that shit?
The difference between past generations versus newer generations is the amount of ads we get. In the past, you were mainly seeing ads through TV commercials and hearing them on the radio. Typical stuff we're used to, billboards and posters on walls. Most people ignored them, but it was definitely easier for advertisers to reach certain audiences. We all remember certain commercials collectively growing up and they've become memes of their own. Just want to say, Fushigi, that was a scam and I was heartbroken.
Y'all had this? I didn't get this shit. My dukes wasn't letting me get that one. I wasn't able to get this.
Finding that out when I got older. But with social media now, every social media app spams ads in your...
I didn't get a lot of them hoes. Like I never had a ripstick. I saw people using ripsticks. I used to want that shit so bad. A ripstick. I had to write my friend's shit. Whoa. I had to write my friend's ripstick. Yes, it's in China too. Got niggas sleeping on the streets just to go live 24/7.
You can't escape unless you pay to. And sometimes apps like YouTube and Twitter offer a subscription where you can lower the amount of ads you see but not completely remove them. If you're someone that buys something, whether that be Netflix or Twitter or YouTube or something where you're still seeing ads but you see less of it,
you're completely insane.
I'll never understand that. Just pay a couple more bucks to completely get rid of the ads and it'll help you way more. Things like TikTok Shop do ads in a sort of deceiving way to make it seem like they're relatable to you. I can't wait to tell my kids in the future I remember the good old days of TikTok before TikTok Shop and before you had to pay to...
What was the best gift as a kid that y'all got for Christmas? Mine had to be that Xbox 360. That Xbox 360, when I got that shit, the Xbox or the Xbox 360. One of them two. PS3, yeah. Every nigga shit probably is gonna be that, bro. A teddy bear. It's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? PS4, PS3, yeah. That 360, when I got it, I remember I got an Xbox, and then I got a 360 later on, yeah. That had to be the best shit. So everybody just had to be a game system. That was one you like, damn, you really got me that shit, Mom, thank you. You didn't believe I couldn't believe my mama got me that shit.
Promote your video for views. I'm gonna show them one of those 2018 TikToks and be like, yeah, this is what we found funny back then. On TikTok now, you notice a lot more of the TikTok shop on your For You page. And people will put a link for a product in any...
How much were Xboxes and shit back then? Ain't no way there was 500. There's no way, Mama. There's no way I would have got that. Like, there's no way that they were what they cost nowadays. How much were Xboxes and shit back then? Like 360
video, even if it has nothing to do with it. Like, it'll be a clip of a streamer doing something on stream and then you'll see linked an ad to buy some phones. The crazy thing is too, people will sit there and buy it just because it's in front of their face. It's built in the system too. We get so many ads on the daily, people end up bound to buy something eventually. Crazy to think, there used to be a time on TikTok not even that long ago when there was no ads. Same thing with places like YouTube as well. People have been getting pissed off at YouTube because they've just kept adding more and more ads to things, especially now that they've cracked down on ad blockers. And I know people still get around them, but you know, they keep cracking down on them and you have to find different ways to do it. Some people get an ad when watching YouTube on a TV when they just pause the video. Advertisers be thinking this will work, but if I see your product on my TV after simply pausing a video, I'm writing down that product specifically in a notebook to make sure I don't buy it. On TV too, a lot of people get an ad as their first recommended video to watch. I'm not sure how many people are sitting there and willingly clicking on an ad to watch as their first video. The spamming of ads everywhere are just one part of us getting taken over by consumerism. A lot of it does have to deal with our own will to buy things as well. They can shill out however many products they want, but we have the power to choose them or not. And the thing that gets our generation is buying anything that's trending. A perfect example of it is Labubus.
Yeah, bro. But I do a pretty good job at not doing this. I don't think, like, yeah, I don't think there's really anything that I be doing. Like, what's something that be trendy that, and you gotta be honest, that you have bought off the trend, like, damn, this shit actually made me like it, so. I don't really remember. Never heard of Labubu before this video. Good, I'm glad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27 though. I mean, me too. Thing is though, my girl, like, the women been loving this shit though.
Not a single person gets
Fear of God, fidget spinners. Damn, you just brought back a whole memory. That fidget spinner shit, Lululemon. Okay, yeah, there's things for sure. There's things, Pokemon cards. Okay, but that's different though.
tell me where they even came from and the day they even found out about them, but they'll have a whole collection of them already and each one named. And we always have things like this popping off. Everyone runs to buy them and show them off just to forget about it the next month and stop talking about it. Labubu's recently have become the
oh my god, them hoverboards. I didn't have one of them either. I never had one. I've never ridden
Consumerism on TikTok. Same thing with matcha as well. And it's so funny because matcha has already been a thing for so long. Like in Japan, they've been having matcha for literal centuries. But just because it started to take over everywhere online, we've officially been draining the world supply of matcha and are running out. Nowadays, something will start trending as one thing. Then because of our insatiable consumerism, it has to be.
You know a trend that was like where I realized like, damn, that shit is good. Queen J, you already said it right there. That Dubai chocolate. I would see it on TikTok and I'm like, man, I'm not stunned. I'm not even a chocolate type of person. But then we were somewhere where they were selling it. I was like, man, let me try this. Years, you know, this is years later whenever the trend died. And I had that shit, bro. That shit is good, nigga. That shit is good. For real. Oh, the silly bands, but hey, real niggas though. Y'all know, y'all remember them I Love Boobies bracelets? That was the craziest trend. They banned all of them bitches at our school. They said, nah, y'all are not wearing that. In middle school, hell nah. They was like, take them, nah, y'all are not wearing them bitches. You cannot wear that. They would take them hoes. I used to have the black one. He had a black one. Couldn't wear them to school. Can't.
He spread everywhere. And because of all this consumerism, the main excuse for boomers, for younger generations, and why they don't have houses and stable income is that we all spend our money on bull and that we got soft hands, brother.
I've fought more men and bedded more women than you've probably ever seen. Hell yeah. Now, you want to talk about soft hands? Ain't nothing soft about me, boy.
While it is true that younger generations do spend more money on random we eat out more on average and spend money on things I showed.
Kinko's, what up, boy?
The thing they don't understand is the reason why younger generations do this is because they don't have the same hope they did. A lot of this is a direct response to things that a lot of the younger generation feel are now out of reach. If you don't have the hope to be able to afford a home in the future and be able to raise a family, then the direct response we're gonna see is consumerism. People are buying things to satisfy themselves in the moment because they don't have hope to get any of the things they want. And companies know this, which is why on top of making everything buy now, pay later,
everything has also become a subscription.
I just found out recently that, you know, for new cars, how you get an app to remote start the car and whatnot? Well, some of those car brands are now charging you to use their apps. The app for new Honda cars who use the Honda Link app charges you $110 per year just to be able to remote start your car. This is just them being selfish too, because other car brands have their app entirely for free. Don't be surprised when every car brand starts to assimilate to these standards and ruin it for everybody.
Everything costs money these days, bro. Everything is subscription based. There's gonna be a point where your fucking life is a subscription base. You gotta make sure that you pay your life subscription. God damn it. I'm telling you, there's gonna be a time where niggas is, you gotta pay to keep the fucking lights on. And I'm talking about the lights in your skull. You're gonna be walking around and just be with somebody and randomly just your head just drop down like this. And that nigga's gonna really see who really, you know, hurting. Damn, he ain't have enough money to keep himself on. You know what I'm saying? And they leaving you. Now you getting left in the middle of the street. And all your partners keep walking off because they ain't got no money either. My dick subscription is 5 cents per use. Shit, they're gonna be a dick subscription if that motherfucker get hard or not. Real shit. Black Mirror shit. Right, Queen. It's gonna be a dick subscription. Yeah, it's gonna be in that you can't get hard. Unless you paid your shit.
All it takes is for one brand to make it normal for everybody to conform. And look, I'm not even saying the older generations are wrong for saying those type of complaints, but all of this isn't a one-way street. Like, it's a two-way street. It wouldn't have happened if in the past it was set up for us to be good. Back then, everyone knew, or at least had the mindset, that if you put in the work, you'd be guaranteed a house. A lot of jobs felt a lot more family-oriented, and a lot of people treated their coworkers as like family. But now you're not even guaranteed to keep your job anymore if you put in the work. As soon as your boss sees they can save 0.1% of expenses by firing you, they're gonna fire your ass. Consumerism is a direct response to capitalism, and as things keep getting worse, it's going to continue on. You also have social media personas, and everyone's gotta look like one of them. You either gotta dress like Cardi, look like a Y2K baddie, anything new that can pop up. They even have a new meme for one called the Performative Male, which is pretty much a guy who tries to emulate anything that'll impress the host. It's mandatory. It includes matcha, a book about feminism, and you listening to Lana Del Rey.
This is bogus. Nobody can read right like this, bro. If you've ever tried to read standing up, you know that this nigga capped the fuck out. Now, there are people that read, bro, like my girl, for instance, bro, she will read a book. She reads books like TV, my nigga. She'll get a book, 2 days go by, and that shit gone. But she not standing, walking around. You know how good a book would have to be for you to walk around in public? You're not even walking around your house. Walking around in public, reading a fucking novel. That shit better be, like, that shit's gotta be good as fuck. I read this book.
There'd be a lot of women out here thinking these type of dudes are perfect and every man should simply
2 books is funny
not knowing
as
that
hell.
a lot of them are simply strategists conforming to what'll work for them to smash.
2
In
books
fact,
is
a lot
funny
of
as
these
shit.
dudes be the worst to be with. It's kind of like how every girl has that dream Hollywood male actor, and a lot of those actors end up being terrible people and serial cheaters. But hey, I can't even hate. They play the game beautifully and the game rewards them well. It's way easier now to also hoard tons of things, and a lot of people do it. The worst person's house you'll ever meet is a who can't throw a single item away. They got things from 20 years ago that have.
So my grandfather was my grandfather who was 600 pounds. That nigga, bro, he was 600 pounds and he was a hoarder. God rest his soul. But damn, thank you for that sub, my nigga. Thank you, gang. Sorry there ain't no alerts right now, but I'll have it fixed by tomorrow. We approaching 300 subs, yo. My grandfather, bro, nigga was 600 pounds and a hoarder, bro. How the fuck? Come on, man. Damn. You know I pull up to that hoe, bro. You pull up to that hoe, nigga mouse right run by your damn foot. Yeah, Grandpa Lemuel. Rest in peace, Grandpa Lemuel. 600? If my grandfather Lemuel wasn't 600, he was 550, my nigga. He wasn't far off. He had the I might be hoeing him, cause when we be seeing 600 pound, he didn't look. He was close though. He was close, my nigga. Maybe he was 500. He was somewhere though. Sebastian, thank you, gang, for another sub, my nigga.
Haven't been touching that time, and when you ask them why they still have it,
now his shit didn't look like this because my grandma still lived there. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't dirty, but it was so much shit.
They always say it's just in case, but that in case never happens. Like, I promise you won't need that 15-year-old chair or 20-year-old pot set. And now with our unlimited thirst for collecting anything new that's popping for a month, people will have full stacks of something in the span of a week.
Yeah, I got a 600 pound life video right after this, yeah.
In the past, for hoarders, it usually took them years to build
what
their
up?
collection. And now it's sped up faster than ever. There are still people with closets full of Stanley cups. As we go on,
bro, that Stanley cup, I never understood that shit, bro. I get one. Multiple cups? Come on, bro.
The dumber the item we collect. I still don't understand how Stanley cups became such a big thing. People were camping outside stores to snatch the cups up. And if you look at it now, no one's talking about it anymore. With our generation now too, it's proven that we don't stand on anything. Like, for a while, I remember people were boycotting McDonald's and Starbucks. This was due to allegations that both of the brands were supporting Israel in the war and their efforts. But slowly over time, less and less people stopped doing it and started eating there again. All McDonald's had to do was announce that they were bringing snack wraps back and potentially bringing XXL fries.
Whoa, this is a thing? Bro, this is crazy. This isn't how we're supposed to be living. We're not supposed to be living like this. All this damn fry. Wow. This is a thing, huh? You never gave up on the Donald's? I stopped Donald's a minute ago, man. I had stopped Donald's probably in high school, probably maybe early high school. But I never really was the biggest Donald's guy though. But I'll get a fry every now and then. But shit, look like you could get a fucking double XL one.
And people completely forgot about what was happening. I'm not even sure if the rumors of what McDonald's and Starbucks were doing is true, but at the end of the day, for people, it doesn't matter to them. Starbucks is definitely still getting boycotted by a lot of people, but I guarantee if Starbucks comes out with a matcha Dubai chocolate Labubu latte, people will be willing to throw the boycott away just for a day or two. And the way this happens is when more and more people start to post videos about something, the more people are willing to give it a try. Crumble Cookie is also a pure example.
Crumble Cookie. What is all these damn alerts on my shit? It's when that y'all hear that noise or something happening? What is that? Hold on, man. Shit all sounds jolly, all this jolly ass ding shit in my ear, bro. I think I want to hear that. Life shit ain't sweet, my nigga. But this fucking rainbows and sunshine ass sounds in my ear, bro. Let me see. What y'all saying? Because I had to click off for a second. What's it say, y'all? Y'all don't even... Bro, what is that noise? And it's storming. Hard. It's my Android. Now Android do the same thing. Sex and violence! Crumble cookie. Like, now, when I first tried crumble cookie, that shit was alright. I ain't gonna lie. Crumble cookie was cool to me. You feel me?
They play the game well. Every week they change the flavors to something new, and because they're updating them so often, influencers are able to immediately make.
Y'all really gonna sit here and say y'all ain't never had a tasty crumble cookie, a tasty crumbles cookie? Y'all gonna sit here and tell me that? Come on, y'all. Let's be real now, y'all. Y'all have had a tasty one. Jen, they don't even got that in your motherfucking country, nigga.
A new video about them trying the newest flavor. Then when people see the influencers trying it, they think to themselves they have to try the new flavor themselves, not taking their health into account or nothing. Crumble cookie is the perfect example of the meme that Americans eat like they got free healthcare. I can't fathom that you get a box of them and chomp down the whole thing by yourself. One single brownie is 1,130 calories. But hold up, 15 grams of protein? Never mind, this is clearly a healthy brand. Sounds like a great pre-workout meal to me. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how much consumerism has...
That being said, man, y'all let me try to think. Like the video, so comment, the channel. I love you. I appreciate it. Great for y'all. We gone, man.